to bust my door down without a warrant. Now look at my front door.
Hey guys, I'm Hannah Cox with Base Politics, and you're watching my new YouTube series, Copaganda. Each week, I'm finding videos of cops behaving badly online and explaining what their actions do that actually violate the law. Let's jump into this week's video.
To bust my door down without a warrant. Now look at my front door. And you gonna sit here and tell me to calm down and drew AR-15s on me? I just got out of class. I need to know why you busted my door in, where the warrant is, first of all, because you need I don't care what kind of call you got outside from anybody walking around outside, you need a warrant to bust my door in. I just had 4 cops with AR-15s on my front door and busted it down because somebody called them, said a Hispanic male had an AK-47 or whatever, and that's all the information you need to bust my door down?
Okay. Are you ready for me to answer?
No, I'm not. That's the question.
Okay.
Because I know you need more than I'm well versed in this.
Okay.
I've done time. I'm well versed in this. You have no right. I don't care who calls you. I don't care who calls you. You have no right to bust my door down without a warrant. Even if I did have an AK-47 in here, I am fully within my rights to own an AK-47 as long as it's not an automatic firing weapon. End of story. I'm a felon. You guys didn't know that when AR-15s were drawn at my front door.
I can answer. I'm here to talk with you.
Come on.
So I don't have the full context of this video. Unfortunately, when I find these things on TikTok, I don't always know who is actually in the video or exactly what went down. So we have to work off the material we're being shown. But it looks like, for all intents and purposes, these police officers broke down this man's door, and this was not a no-knock warrant raid. That's what I first thought it was. It doesn't seem like they even had a warrant. So both of these things are problematic. What they did is even worse. No-knock warrants are actually legal in this country, as terrible and ghastly as that is. About 34 states allow cops to get a warrant and break into your home without even warning you or giving you a chance to turn yourself in peacefully. They execute over 20,000 no-knock raids every year, and over 60% of them are for drugs alone. So that's a huge issue. But in this video, it doesn't even look like they did that. They don't have a warrant. They had some sort of call saying that a man was seen with a gun. Newsflash. People are allowed to own guns, even if they're Hispanics. Now, the one thing I do think is interesting is this guy does seem to really know his rights. He's standing up for himself pretty aggressively. Instead of just apologizing and leaving, the cops are apparently going to have a debate with him. But he does admit during the course of this conversation that he's a felon, in which case he might actually not be allowed to have a gun. But that's neither here nor there. They broke into his house. In America, you have to go through the judicial system to get a warrant to search people. That is your Fourth Amendment right. They cannot come look through your house or your papers or your things without a warrant. If they try to do that, they are violating the Constitution, and you can push back as this guy did here. This is one reason when people say back the blue no matter who, it blows my mind. Cops are often behaving badly, and they're often doing it in ways that literally get people killed. In this interaction, if this man did have a gun and he shot back, he should have been well within his rights to defend his home and his house. He doesn't know who's breaking into his home. He doesn't know that it's cops barging through his door with guns. He's going to act to defend himself in many cases, and yet he would be the person that typically got in trouble in that scenario, not the cops who literally just broke into somebody's home with guns ablazing. If you like this series, be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit the like button. We'll see you next week.